matter what device you are on, trending stories are breaking the internet. It looks like the Gill era is here. Shubhman Gill, who played his first test for India just 5 years ago, is all set to lead India into a new era in tests, at least, as he's been named the captain for the 5-match test series against England. On the other side, from the red carpet of Cannes, Indian fashion couturier Sanjukta Duta is making headlines for highlighting India's rich textile heritage. That's not all, viewers. It seems like the Trump-Harvard row is just getting started, with Trump now resorting to question the students' basic math skills. Back home, Isro is all set to make another mammoth leap. Meanwhile, there is a capital scandal brewing, and the person at the middle of it all looks like he could not care less. We're also bringing you the final verdict of the court in the infamous Kim Kardashian robbery case. It's a whirlwind of news that you just cannot miss. I'm Rakshita Mishra, and this is Trending Today. The Shubhman Gill, who played his first test for India just 5 years ago, is all set to lead India into a new era, as he's been named the captain for the 5-match test series against England that begins on the 20th of June. Now, Gill was named as the Rohit Sharma successor following a meeting of the selection committee at the cricket board headquarters at the Wankhede Stadium. Gill will be India's 37th test captain. His deputy for the England tour will be Rishabh Pant. Born in Punjab's Fazilka, Gill's precocious talents found an early fan in his father, Lakhwinder Singh, who shifted base to Mohali and rented a place near the PCA Stadium so that his son could grow up with better access to cricket training. And it was not just long ago until Gill started grabbing the headlines. Gill is the latest prodigy of India's familial batting production line. He shot to fame with 418 runs at an average of 104.5 in the 2018 ICC Under-19 World Cup, where he served as Prithvi Shaw's deputy and batted at number 3 to play a crucial role in India's record 4th world title. With 32 test matches under his belt, Gill has amassed an impressive 1,893 runs at an average of 35.05, with a highest score of 128 and 5 centuries to his name. He's indeed one of India's most promising young batsmen, and his statistics reflect his growing prowess in the sport. Right now, Indian fashion couturier Sanjukta Duta stole the show at 2025 Cannes Film Festival, showcasing her exquisite designs on the iconic red carpet. 3 international beauties dazzled in stunning ensembles crafted by Duta, highlighting India's rich textile heritage. Dutta's designs seamlessly blended traditional Indian aesthetics with contemporary haute couture, earning applause from fashion enthusiasts worldwide. Her creations not only showcase her exceptional craftsmanship, but also puts the spotlight on Indian handloom, a testament to the country's rich cultural legacy. I'm being joined by Sanjukta Duta, whose designs have been dominating the Cannes, and she in fact has been dominating the red carpet all along. And it's a pleasure talking to you, Ms. Duta, and many congratulations, as your designs have been making waves at the Riviera, and you have a very interesting journey from Assam to the Riviera. And you really brought the Indian handloom to the global fashion elite, ma'am. This time again we saw your designs ruling the red carpet. How does this feel when we see India on the world map as far as the global fashion map is concerned, and especially when you bring in the flavor of Assam?
It's a wonderful feeling, because I always used to tell that it is my dream to see our Assam handloom in global platform. And seeing three of the foreign celebrities wearing my design, opting Assam silk gown, is really a wonderful feeling for me.
How's been the response, ma'am? Because of course we've seen your designs. Your designs have been donned by several of the top film stars as well, supermodels as well. We've seen them dominating the Milan Fashion Week, the London Fashion Week, so on and so forth. But when you see this on the Cannes bit, all cameras have their lens on every year. How has been the response to Indian handlooms?
Yes, they like this time. This is the 5th time in my Cannes Film Festival. So they have liked my design. That's why they have opted again because Mirka, the supermodel and actress, she has opted for second time, and Valeria, who is Mrs. Wall, she has opted for third time. So I think they have liked my designs and they have liked our Assam handlooms. So that's why they have opted, I think so.
In fact, you too had opted, ma'am, when you were on the red carpet last time. You debuted along with the top models in that mekhela chador, that is the traditional attire of Assam.
Yes.
You donned that. How was that feeling?
Because see, this is my dream, and last year it was a dream come true moment, because I always wanted to see mekhela chador in global platform, because mekhela chador is so beautiful and our Assam handloom is so beautiful. So I just wanted to take it, because whenever I used to go out, I always found out that people know about our other silk like Banaras silk, Kanchipuram silk, Sandari silk, but very few people know about our Assam silk, and our Assam silk is so beautiful. So I always wanted to do something for Assam silk. So it was my dream come true moment when they selected for the first time for red carpet Cannes.
And now let's take a quick look at all the hottest trends on social media right now. Okay, now talk about a rude awakening. A cargo ship ran aground and crashed into a front yard in Norway, missing a house by just a few meters. Luckily, everyone on board was safe. When Johan Hellberg woke up due to a commotion, he definitely did not expect a cargo ship in his backyard. The 135-meter ship missed his house by meters at about 5 a.m. local time, and Hellberg was only alerted to the commotion by his panicked neighbor, who had watched the ship as it headed straight for the shore in near Trondheim. Sad news from the world of music. Billy Joel announced that he's battling a brain condition and has cancelled all his upcoming concerts. The Piano Man singer, 76 years old, took to Instagram to share that he's been diagnosed with normal pressure hydrocephalus. Now, the condition affects the brain and can impact hearing, vision and balance. The heartbreaking announcement follows a troubling on-stage incident in which Joel suffered a hard fall after tossing his microphone, collapsing in front of a live audience in February. Actor Mukul Dev, best known for his work in Hindi films, TV serials and also music albums, has passed away. Early reports state that his death happened in Delhi. According to his friends, he was unwell since a few days. The actual reason of his death, however, is yet to be known. A few of his famous films include Dastak, Yamla Pagla Divana, R. Rajkumar, Jai Ho and the others. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz visited Lithuania this week to inaugurate Berlin's brigade to help protect the eastern flank of the NATO. It is the first permanent foreign troop deployment from Germany since the Second World War. Kiev was hit by a massive Russian drone and missile assault late Friday, with explosions and gunfire echoing through the night. The attack came just hours after a rare breakthrough, a major prisoner exchange between Ukraine and Russia. President Zelensky confirmed that 390 Ukrainians were returned in what he described as the first phase of the largest swap of the war. Russia also reported receiving an equal number. Despite the exchange, fighting continues along the 1,000-kilometer front line, underscoring the war's ongoing intensity. The southwest monsoon has hit Kerala, marking its earliest arrival over the Indian mainland since 2009. According to the Indian Met Department, the monsoon normally hits Kerala by the 1st of June and covers the entire country by the 8th of July. So this is monsoon hitting early. The volleyball showdown at the Khelo India Beach Games 2025 in Diu was electrifying. The tournament saw thrilling matches, incredible saves and match-winning smashes that lit up the sandy courts. The energy was non-stop. The beach vibes were truly unbeatable. Viewers, Harvard University has filed a lawsuit against the U.S. administration over its decision to revoke the university's eligibility to enroll international students. The university claims this move violates the First Amendment and will have a devastating impact on its 7,000 international students. Amid the row, Trump has made yet another controversial claim. He rubbed salt on the wound of his recent Harvard student ban by claiming a lot of them, quote unquote, a lot of them can't even do basic math. Has granted a temporary restraining order blocking the Trump administration from revoking Harvard's ability to enroll foreign students. The decision provides temporary relief to thousands of students, including high-profile individuals like Princess Elizabeth of Belgium and Cleo Carney, daughter of Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney. Now, the Isro is all set to launch its own space station into orbit, marking a significant milestone in India's space program. Isro Chairperson V Narayanan announced that the space station will weigh over 50 tons, solidifying India's position as a spacefaring nation. All right, Wankhede Sharma, who is joining us right now on the broadcast, is joining us live. Mr. Sharma has been the former Deputy Director of ISRO. Sir, this is going to be another feather in the cap. If it is successful, sir, how do you see this development?
Yes, just to give a brief about the International Space Station, which exists now since 1998. This was primarily done by the 5 countries, America, Russia, Japan, Canada, and Europe. Okay, these 5 countries put this together. Just to give a very quick brief about ISS, it weighs about 450 tons, and it has a room of about 16,000 square foot, and it was built over 2 years to accommodate the laboratories, and several experiments can be conducted in the International Space Station. It can accommodate about 12 to 14 people, and the people can stay there for months and months, as we have seen in Sunita Williams' case, where she had to stay for more than 9 months. So that's how it is. And also it has, more importantly, 3 ports for the astronauts to enter, port 1, port 2, and the port 3, including a port for the cargo. This is how the International Space Station is made, and it is about half of a football stadium is the International Space Station. Now, India is planning to have its own space station, what is called as Bharat Space Station, BSS. And according to initial reports, it is likely to weigh about 50 tons, and these 50 tons will be kept in an orbit of about 400 kilometers, approximately 400 kilometers. It can range from 390 to 410 is typically the space station orbit where this will be placed. And this 50 ton will be integrated in 5 phases. That is, the first phase will be in the onboard, which is about 15 to 20 tons, which is going to be the main station, which has the capability to house the astronauts. Something like it will have a toilet, it will have kitchen, it will have laboratory space, etc. And next 5 modules will be integrated onto the main module, and it is going to weigh about 50 tons is what is being initially thought about. And this is going to be definitely a feather in the cap. And ISRO has been preparing on this for past several years. If you had seen beginning of this year, we had the SpaceX experiments. That is 16th of January, the SpaceX 1 and 2 satellites. There was randos and docking, and the ISRO was successful in bringing the 2 satellites together and have them mated, and it was kept in the orbit. And once the satellites were in mated condition, the one of the satellites was switched off, and the other satellite was only controlling. And this is one of the very big experiments from the simple point of view that whenever BSS is there, when astronaut is carried to the space station, there should be a way where you can randos and dock. That is, you have to dock with the BSS, and then the astronaut should be moving into the BSS for doing experiments and doing several other activities which are pre-planned. And this is the first part.
Yes.
The second part is that ISRO is also planning for Gaganyaan. So there's also very important activity which ISRO is planning now. Gaganyaan is scheduled as per ISRO 2026, and 2027 is going to be really the year of Gaganyaan and the International Bharat Space Station. Once the Gaganyaan becomes successful, where ISRO is planning to take 3 astronauts into the space above 100 kilometers orbit and keep them there for about 4 days, and then do the experiments and bring them back safely onto the Earth, onto the sea, landing on the sea after 5 days of successful orbiting. So if that happens, then we have crossed the second mile. So this is the second milestone which is required. And the third one is once the International Space Station is up, then there should be a service module and a crew module, which ISRO has already started working on it, and it's going to master it, where it should be able to take the astronauts in the service module and the crew module, where the crew module is where the astronaut is going to be sitting, and services module is going to be the support system for that. And it will be docking with BSS, where the astronauts will be able to move into the BSS and do the experiments. And this is really the plan, and I think ISRO is on the right path.
Mr. Venkateshwar Sharma, thank you so much for joining us with those details and insight on this very important foray of the ISRO. We will shift our focus now at the 2025 Cannes Film Festival. A quiet moment between 2 Indian origin stars stole the show. Alia Bhatt, making her highly anticipated debut, shared a lovely exchange with Bridgerton's Simone Ashley during a L'Oreal photo shoot. Fans are raving about the crossover moment, describing it as a beautiful celebration of South Asian sisterhood. Simone could not take her eyes off Alia, beaming with admiration, and their candid laughter won hearts on social media. Historic moment at Cannes. Abhishek Singh, with his debut film 1946 Direct Action Day, has become the first ever IAS officer to walk the red carpet at the iconic film festival. A major power outage hit southeastern France, including the Cannes area. However, the organizers confirmed that the ongoing Cannes Film Festival, scheduled to conclude today, would continue uninterrupted, with events proceeding as scheduled despite the technical issue. In a move reflecting growing nationalist sentiments, Jaipur's sweet shop owners are rebranding traditional Indian sweets containing the word Pak, fearing it sounds similar to Pakistan. Now, this decision comes in solidarity with Indian military's recent strikes on terror camps across the border known as Operation Sindoor. So now Mysore Pak becomes Mysore Shri. A 55-year-old woman from the National Capital Region has tested positive for COVID-19, marking the first case in Noida, that is in Uttar Pradesh. The news comes amid a recent surge in COVID-19 cases across India. Eight people were found guilty by a court in Paris on Friday in connection with a brazen robbery against Kim Kardashian nearly a decade ago. Now, Kardashian, a reality TV star and entrepreneur, was gagged, bound with zip ties and robbed at gunpoint of jewelry worth millions of dollars at a luxury residence she had rented during Paris Fashion Week in October 2016. And Aiden Cherovski, a former US Senate staffer, has sparked controversy after a video of him having sex in a Capitol hearing room was leaked. In a rather bizarre admission, he said that he was bored and has no regrets about the incident. Coming to the end of this edition of Trending, viewers, we leave you with the stunning visuals of Operation Sindoor. Watch as our Jawans execute the operation with precision and stealth, showcasing the epitome of courage and sacrifice in face of adversity. Watch this as we say goodbye.
Aggression dared to cross our borders, we rose higher. Not with words, but with resolve. We are bound by duty to our nation and devoted to every citizen we serve. We stand guard over every life, every inch, every hope, in every circumstance. The Indian Army. When duty calls, we answer without pause.
Best ways to serve the country is by being a journalist, by using the news media and being part of the news media to make a positive change in the country. I'm so excited about the Republic School of Journalism. I truly believe that all those who will be with us at the Republic School of Journalism will get tremendous hands-on experience with me here in the campus of the Republic Media Network. They will meet the best journalists, those who are practicing the profession. They will be seeing and be part of a very, very active and very energetic newsroom. And I believe